Okay, let's jump right in and talk about a really powerful idea. What if a certain kind of madness isn't a weakness at all? What if it's the secret ingredient that can completely reshape your entire life? So, the source material we're digging into today starts with this incredible quote. And it really makes you stop and think, right? Being called mad isn't some insult, it's actually a badge of honor. It's a sign that you've become so focused, so unstoppable, that the world has literally run out of ways to hold you back. So, what is this madness we're actually talking about here? Because, it's probably not what you're thinking. Let's really break down what this means when we're talking about achieving something truly great. Yeah, we absolutely have to redefine this word because the kind of madness we need for incredible success, well, it's not some illness to be treated. It's a powerful tool. It's a genuine superpower just waiting for you to unlock it. And it's so important to get this distinction right. Look, on one side, you have the common idea of madness, a medical condition. But on the other side, we have what we're going to call success madness. And that is a state of mind that operates on a totally different playing field. So here's how we define that state of mind. It's having the guts, the sheer courage to go against what everyone else thinks. It's when you're not worried about sleep or comfort. You become completely immune to all the negativity, all the distractions. All that matters is that one goal. And this is the real kicker. When you operate from the state of madness, you get this almost magical ability to take all that negative energy, every criticism, every insult they throw at you, and you turn it into fuel. The very fuel that eventually earns you that round of applause. All right, so let's dig into how this builds into a practical, real-world strength. I'm talking about something you can actually use every single day to push forward, no matter what gets in your way. When you really, truly adopt this mindset, it's like you're covered in Teflon. Seriously. Criticism and insults, they just slide right off. That fear you used to have, gone. Pain, hardship, it all just becomes background noise. The only thing left in crystal clear focus is your destination. And this quote just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? We look up to successful people, we call them geniuses. But the source points out a crucial truth. The real heroes of those stories are almost always the ones who were called mad for their relentless, obsessive, single-minded pursuit of a goal. Now, this isn't just some nice theory. Let's look at some real-life examples of this exact principle in action. People whose so-called madness literally changed the world. Okay, think about Sachin Tendulkar. The guy failed 10th grade. For most people, that's a huge roadblock. But his madness for cricket was so complete, it made that failure totally irrelevant. It drove him to become a legend, whose life story is now literally the first chapter in school books. And then you've got Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He got rejected from his dream job in the Air Force. He could have given up, but instead, he channeled that disappointment with this mad focus, becoming this brilliant scientist and eventually the president of India. Incredible. But honestly, one of the most powerful stories highlighted here is about a young boy. A boy with a huge dream and obstacles that seemed absolutely insurmountable. I mean, get this. The kid had a serious heart condition. He had a growth hormone deficiency that left him small, with weak legs. By every single logical measure, he was physically unfit for sport as demanding as football. And the experts agreed. The doctor's verdict was final. It was devastating. He said, "It's impossible. This boy will never play professionally." I mean, for anyone else, that's the end of the story. Case closed. But that boy was Lionel Messi. And his madness, his absolute refusal to accept that reality, his insane dedication, it drove him to overcome everything. He didn't just step onto the field. He owned it. He dominated it, becoming one of the greatest players of all time and the world's highest paid athlete. Just, wow. Okay, these stories are amazing, right? But how do you actually apply this to your life? That brings us to the final and I think most important part of this whole thing, your personal challenge. It all boils down to this one single number, 1. Just 1 year. Seriously, what could you accomplish if you gave just 1 single year to this idea of success madness? And the source lays out a really clear, actionable plan. Here's what you do. For 1 year, you shut out the world. You pick just one goal, and you dedicate everything you have to it. No looking back, no weddings, no parties, no gossip. Ignore all of it. You become a one-person army, completely unstoppable, focused only on your mission. And here's the crucial takeaway. The potential payoff here is just astronomical. Think about it. That single year of insane, focused, mad effort has the power to set up the next 100 years of your life. That's an investment with a return that is almost unbelievable. The promise here is that if you truly commit to this, when you finally look up after that year is over, you won't just have hit a target. You will have fundamentally changed your future, your destiny, your entire universe. Everything will be shining.
So really, the only question left is the one you have to answer for yourself. After hearing all this, after seeing what's possible, after understanding the sheer power of this kind of focused madness, are you ready for it?